Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name's Carmen, and today we have a reading. I think it's at its core about feeling like you've missed an opportunity or like the one has gotten away. Because we've got triggers paired with no action or crickets, and then we've got love coming out. So this feels to me like this is very positive and this is very like remorseful. So somebody witnessing a person they wanted to be with but didn't take action towards finding happiness with a new love. So again, a little bit of envy here, right? So let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. Just the littlest of wind chime time. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Hi, Patricia. How are you doing? Let's see. I think also wanted to start off with the channeled song. The quotations are from the lyrics. If you say the words right, will it ever be enough? And everything that you can't hold on to fell out of your hands. Can you feel it in waves? So I feel like this person is experiencing a pretty difficult combo of thank you. um pretty gnarly combo of blaming yourself, kind of like self-sabotage. You could have done something but you didn't is the general vibe. So we got a little bit of regret. So we're going to dive in with the Tattoo Tarot. Did I say I hope you're having a good day? I hope I said it. If I didn't, I double hope you're having a great day. We are almost done with hump day. So then we can be on to Friday Junior and then Friday. We have the Ace of Wands in the reverse and the Eight of Cups, which is like basically a really great NSYNC song. Bye, bye, bye. There's no desire for another chapter, no desire for a new beginning here. Somebody is walking away from something they've invested their time and love into, but they know that there are brighter days ahead. This guy is very focused on the kind of like moon sun combo we have in the upper corner, which is a bit of a departure from the art we usually find for the Eight of Cups, indicating for me there's a greater sense of hope for this person than you might normally see with an Eight of Cups that just kind of has the dude walking away into the distance, right? We have the Devil, Nine of Cups in the reverse, and the Five of Wands. So in order to achieve this Eight of Cups energy, somebody, probably you, had to face a particular burden or dependency. So you might have had to say goodbye to a relationship that was particularly difficult to say your adios to because it was something that made your life easier or somebody that you felt like you needed to take care of. There's a dependency here, right? Not necessarily like an addiction, that could be the case, but I feel more so like somebody felt like they had to do whatever they could for somebody else. But with the Nine of Cups in the reverse, there was a realization at some point that no matter what you sacrifice or what you give of yourself to this situation, it wouldn't rectify what was wrong because what really needed to be dealt with by the other person. Hi there, Ambit. How are you doing? And so with the Five of Wands, I feel like, particularly because we don't have any people, we just have the wands. I feel like there was almost like a recollection of all of the things you've done or all of the things they've done or haven't done, kind of like taking notes, as if you had to explain to somebody in 5 minutes how fair the relationship was. And when this tally was completed, it was pretty obvious that somebody was not doing right by you despite your commitment to doing right by them. Seven of Wands and the Moon. Seven of Wands can be about timing, it can be about protection. I think this is somebody deciding to do what's right for them and not letting the needs of others trump their own, which is a pretty difficult lesson to learn. And I'm proud of you if that's something you resonate with. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. And hello, Miss Joanna. How are you doing? We also have the moon coming out, which is perfect timing for you, Miss Joanna. So I feel like there's a transformation happening here. Somebody being able to acknowledge that you can be in love with somebody or have love for somebody and acknowledge that a separation is warranted, right? If there is um, any lesson that was really important on this journey for you, it was sometimes you have to do right by yourself, even if it's not necessarily what somebody else wants you to do. And this has almost like the feeling of you unlocking something more powerful for yourself in terms of intuition. You have a greater understanding of your direction or what should guide you. And I think that's been really uplifting for you. We're going to continue with the Golden Lenormand. We have number 14, the Fox. This is underneath crickets or silence, non-action, and leads me to believe that there was somebody here who was called to do something. They saw signs to do something or knew in their gut that they were supposed to take action on something, but they chose not to. This is like sneaking away from a party without helping to clean up afterwards, even though you're the one who drank the 18 case. So specific. Like you didn't somebody here didn't want to do what they knew they needed to do. And it has something to do with communication, whether that's telling the truth about the reality of the situation or actually like communicating how they felt. There was a failure with regards to communication, and it's left open this opportunity for somebody else. Dun dun dun. We have the snake clarifying the fox, definitely making it seem like somebody either outright lied or went to deceive somebody that they were claiming to be loyal or, a good friend to, right? And as a result, there's questioning happening of somebody's loyalty because somebody was pretending to be much more loyal than they actually are or were. We're going to get a couple from the Romance Angel Oracle. One of my favorite cards, love yourself first. And if you need somebody to like kind of kickstart that for you, just like to take a look in the mirror. Find the things that you like about yourself. Take a look like inside. What do you like about yourself? Talk about that to yourself and stop worrying about the things that maybe you've judged yourself on overcritically or other people have, and realize that the more that you show that love to yourself, the more you help other people understand how you deserve to be treated. Love yourself first is the most important card here, but we also have passion. There is somebody that is going to fall in love with you because of how you treat yourself. So that is key to this puzzle, okay? And it's going to, I think, result in a serious change because this love card is very like genuine to me. Something that seems like, I don't know, a fun scavenger hunt or something. Ooh, that is crazy, Ambit. Well, did you see this little fox? Foxes are some of my favorite animals. And when I was in Minnesota, I actually like happened upon a little den with like 5 little baby foxes. They look just like that. It was adorable. All right, so we have let go of control issues. I think this is the dependency I was referring to, right? Somebody here is either a little bit too enamored of being able to save the day or being able to control the outcome. And there's another person here who needs to be able to take back control. And once that happens, once you establish for yourself what that's supposed to be, and you kind of change your perspective in terms of, this feels more natural, right? That's when you have this regular old fashioned like storybook love that comes in that doesn't have this, control issue problem because it's somebody that you would consider a soulmate. So you are meant to first demonstrate how much you care about yourself to the extent that you can appreciate what a healthy relationship is. And then from there, it's like a little beacon goes up and something exciting, just like, I was gonna say plops right into your lap, but I don't know, that might be moving a little too fast. This is the Metamuse. Dang. 9 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups in the reverse. Now, this is clarifying the Ace of Wands in the reverse and the 8 of Cups, which was talking about somebody not wanting a new beginning and being ready to walk away from something they'd invested their time in. Well, that 9 of Pentacles is somebody who is able to stand on their own. They don't have codependency issues. This is somebody who is generally seen as quite capable of paying their own bills, but also somebody who's pretty alluring, attracting in love offers or interests. And with the 3 of Cups in the reverse, this is, I think, kind of coming as a result of people seeing you stand up for yourself or showing the respect to yourself that you expect others to show you as well. So there's a change in this environment around you. Sorry, guys, I have to leave my notifications on just in case I get something from the hospital. But we've got somebody standing up for what they need and not feeling bad about it, acknowledging that sometimes somebody has to help themselves. You can't be their savior, right? You have Emperor in the reverse and Strength in the reverse. This is right underneath the Devil, which is talking about that control issue or, codependency. But there's, again, like a shift. Okay, I don't want to be in a situation where somebody is that needy or where I feel that needy. I want there to be some sort of equal give and take here, right? Hmm. That can be a little bit of an issue. There's got to be a way to find a common ground, right? If you're in a healthy relationship, you can find a balance between having some measure of independence and doing things that make you happy or let you express yourself, and also being respectful of whatever makes sense in terms of the relationship you're in, right? So, with the Emperor in the reverse and Strength in the reverse, there is somebody who is basically, honestly, it feels like they don't necessarily have the strength to stand up for themselves. They have communication issues, right? And as a result, your ability to communicate how you feel is maybe a little bit intimidating or a little bit difficult for this person to deal with. Mm. This was like this, and then it kind of bounced a little bit this way. So it's like they're trying to get you off of your high horse, is kind of the way I heard it. So, like, they basically think that you are a little bit stubborn or a little bit difficult to control, and maybe you should be. I remember asking somebody, "What should I do?" I mean, apparently people like think that I'm intimidating, but I feel like I try to go out of my way to be really nice to people, but they're still intimidated by me. And my friend at the time was like, "Why is that a problem?" I feel like being intimidating generally is a pretty good thing. I was like, okay." So this person wanted to be able to manipulate you in some way, and they're frustrated that you are unflappable. Like, gosh, I think her name was Molly. She was on the Titanic. I just can't remember her last name. But memorable character in history. We have Queen of Cups in the reverse, like I said, manipulation, 6 of Pentacles. So when you realized that you could defend yourself and find a way to make the situation right, this person felt threatened and wanted to find a way to keep you under their spell, shall we say. Yes, I think you are right about that. And if we don't do that, thank you, Ambit. Margaret Brown, you are totally right about that. And if we don't inspire each other to be a better version of ourselves, then what are we really doing? I mean, If you're roller skating, that's cool with me, but we should be inspiring each other to be a better person, right? What else do we have as far as a reason to be in a relationship? Don't answer that. I know what you're thinking. We have the Two of Swords in the reverse and the Devil in the reverse, which I love to see because we have in the next column the Devil in the upright for the first one. So this implies that we've had a pretty decisive moment here where what was needed to be said was said. You know what I'm saying? Page of Pentacles in the reverse and Three of Cups. This is clarifying the Emperor in the reverse and Strength in the reverse. And remember, we already had the Three of Cups in the reverse. This is indicating that you have really kind of taken that microscope to the relationships, the friendships that you have, and asked what makes sense and what doesn't make sense, if there's something that needs to change. But this also tells me that there's somebody here, I almost want to say like somebody you wouldn't expect, who really supports you in terms of how you live your life. So this could be like a secret admirer. We have the Queen of Wands in the reverse, Nine of Swords in the reverse. So there is relief coming to somebody who felt like it was a little bit more difficult than usual to find opportunities, whether that's love or money. There is a change happening because you initiated that change for yourself. You demonstrated that you were not willing to be this person stuck by somebody who wants to control you. And as a result, there's more abundance ahead or more help ahead. You've decided that it's bad to kind of like, let's put it this way. If you have really healing energy and you put that energy towards something that has already died, you're wasting that energy, right? Maybe you're trying to bring back your favorite plant from the dead. I get it. I get it. I kill them all the time. It's really, really sad. I'm not good with plants, you guys. But like you could also put that into something that hasn't yet died, right? I'm just using plants for an example. But if you waste that really pure, helpful energy on someone or something that has no ability or no intention of finding a way to do better on their own and taking that, kernel of truth or that inspiration and turning it into change within themselves, then you're kind of denying that for somebody else, aren't you? And there's a kind of realization happening here that you don't want somebody else to be sponging up all your awesome and wasting it if there's somebody else out there that could benefit from it and also make you feel better about you, right? Instead of sitting here thinking, man, I invested so much time and energy into this just for you to turn around and decide you'd rather have Taco Bell than actually put any work in it. I get it. Taco Bell has some great taquitos. All right. We're going to continue with the Egyptian tarot. Why did I have to talk about Taco Bell? That was a horrible idea. All right, we have the Stars in the reverse. Ten of Pentacles. So the Stars in the reverse with the Ten of Pentacles, to me, feels like somebody realizing that money is not the answer to every problem. Almost like suggesting that this codependency issue or control issue was money related, that somebody felt like things would be too difficult to handle on your own, or maybe you've grown accustomed to a certain lifestyle and it was just going to be a little bit cumbersome trying to figure out how to make it on your own. But there's like a realization that that isn't enough to make you stay in a situation that doesn't make you happy. And I think this is when things start to change for you financially or whatever this stability situation is. But with the 10 of Pentacles in the upright, this is like a large amount of money. So there could be for some of you some kind of doubt as to whether or not you were able to do something that would make you a lot of money, such as start your own business or do a particular kind of work that is, really asking for a lot of expertise. I feel like there was a lack of support here from somebody, and that was maybe even the worst part of the situation. It wasn't, some huge reveal. It was more so just that naked lack of support from the person who's supposed to be your biggest cheerleader. And so we have the Ace of Wands in the reverse again. And this is under the Queen of Wands in the reverse. For those of you that weren't necessarily dealing with somebody who is just trying to talk you down, they may have actually found ways to be obstructive to your career or your personal success. Hi there, Mimi. How are you doing? Hi, Mike. And it's Ivan. And let's walk home. How are you guys doing? I feel your pain. Let's walk home. I don't know. Maybe that's for the best. They do have a pretty decent selection, especially for biscuits and gravy. Not Taco Bell. I mean where I'm at. So next to the Ace of Wands in the reverse, we have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse and the Nine of Cups in the reverse, which we also have over here. There were obstacles and delays, but honestly, what I see is mostly just excuses. Somebody who didn't want to admit to you that what they wanted to do or knew that they needed to do for you, they just simply didn't do it. There wasn't some good reason for it. They were just lacking initiative. Again, crickets, silence, non-action. And now there's something changing here for you. Things are opening up to a new opportunity, and this person who let go of you is realizing they may have lost you for good. And for some of you, it's not that they let you go, it's more that they let you down. And as a result, with the Ace of Wands, Seven of Wands, there is a new opportunity, an opportunity in the shape of a giant door or an offer letter for a job. There is something that aligns perfectly, and this is related to your money. This makes everything possible for you. So this feels to me like your money gets right or improves, and then this amazing love steps in. We have the Magician, the Ten of Swords, and the Page of Cups. Yeah, Magician to me, especially under the Three of Swords, is coming across as somebody who is trying to control the entire situation, right? This could be somebody who has really good networking situations, right? Maybe they know everyone, maybe they work with everyone, maybe everyone just thinks they're the life of the party. Whatever it is, this is somebody who thinks they can control the situation. But what they didn't anticipate is that with the Ten of Swords, if there was some sort of serious betrayal here, they could lose you forever. And that's what happened. From what I see, you have zero interest in connecting with this person again because they showed their true colors to you. And it was, a real, what's an ugly color? It was a real poop brown. Just kidding. My dad refuses to eat peanut butter because he swears it looks like diarrhea. And I'm like, what's wrong with you? But now we have Justice in the reverse, clarifying the Knight of Pentacles. I want to get one more, though. Get this Nine of Cups. And the King of Cups. You may be dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But more importantly, this was obviously communication pertaining to emotions or how somebody felt for you. And because they didn't speak up, now they're basically getting the message from the universe. So you didn't speak up, forever hold your peace. You missed this one. And now this is going to be an opportunity for somebody else with the Ace of Wands. There's a new person entering the chat. So let's find out more about that. I rhymed. What's up? Yep. Did that on purpose. Whoop, whoop. All right. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody is realizing that they did not invest enough in the situation with you. Nine of Cups, the Sun in the reverse. And now they're realizing also that you have basically redefined what you would consider to be your wish fulfillment or what sounds like the right relationship for you. We have the Knight of Wands and the Ten of Swords. Your willingness to take action in a brand new direction is pretty much a stake to the heart here for somebody. They didn't expect you to do this. I don't think you should feel guilty, just to be real clear here. This is somebody who knew they needed to take action on something and they decided not to. And as a result, they are now getting that karma, right? Justice in the reverse. They did something they shouldn't have done. They knew it was like against their better judgment, or they were doing something out of like malice, even just trying to control the situation. And this stuff kind of, comes back on you when you do that. Nine of Wands in the reverse. This is like a Chinese finger trap when, you go against what you actually want without really realizing it. This person didn't take the situation seriously. With the Two of Swords in the reverse, there's no desire to like come back around and rehash what the arguments are for each side. There's a decisiveness here, and with the King of Pentacles in the reverse, and understanding that somebody doesn't have what it takes to be reliable, supportive, or stable in a relationship, not like the one you're looking for anyways. They may be right for somebody else, but they aren't right for you. All right, so we've got somebody here who is watching this situation, which probably is the love card, right? This is somebody who is seeing the mistreatment that somebody gave you, right? So this could be a family member of theirs or a friend of yours. Let's find out more. They may have spoken up in your favor or in your defense. This person is seen as lucky for some reason. They may have some, I don't know why I'm like seeing the movie Big Fish. So they may have some really great like storytelling abilities, or they're like the life of the party, right? Everyone wants to talk to them or see them. So if they threw like a birthday party, people would be like, I don't think I can miss that. Yep, I hear that. Oh, wait. How do you marry God? Is that like becoming a nun thing? Wait, are we still talking about Taylor Swift here, Ivan? You got to catch me up. Were you really, Ambit? It's a really good movie. Hi, Miss Christina. How are you doing? Roxanne, if you have a question as far as like a personal reading question, you can email me at wickedwandstarot@gmail.com. Otherwise, I do occasionally have readings that have the Magic 8 Ball called out in the title. So those have the opportunity for you to ask a couple of questions that have a yes or no answer. So that might be of help to you as well. Joanna, you're like the emoji queen, I swear. We've got the frivolity card. Again, just kind of like underscoring that this person who has their eye on you is jovial, somebody who can tell a good joke, again, tells a good story. But I don't mean that in a dishonest way. I think they're just really like friendly. We have old woman in the reverse. So I feel like this person is younger than you. We have faithfulness, and I love to see it because you guys remember we also had the dog come out from the Golden Lenormand. So this is our person that wants to communicate with you. And now we have young woman coming out. So I feel like you may have known this person for a really long time, or they look at you as more mature, or like a little sister, something like that. Take it how it resonates. But there is some desire here to protect you that you may not necessarily know about or be supportive of you in a way that somebody has failed to do recently. Hmm. So we have lover in the reverse and hope in the reverse. There is a lack of hope here. Remember, we had, was it the star in the reverse? I can't remember. We had something that suggested it was a little bit unlikely that the two of you would make this work. So this feels like a crush that didn't ever really get spoken about, but this person doesn't feel like there is a chance with you, right? Like there must be a roadblock because there always has been. So maybe there's just never been a right time. One of you's always been in a relationship, or both of you, or there's just that other person in the equation, right? But I feel like there is a piece of information that's come out to kind of embolden somebody here to be honest about what it is that they want. Possibly it's the fact that you've made it clear you've moved on from this person in the past that didn't treat you right. All right, let's get a couple cards from the zodiac fortune telling cards, and then I've got to go on my way. Wealth inherited from an unexpected quarter. So, again, like I said, your money gets better first, and then things get better for you in terms of like, you know, love, because you don't have to worry about codependency if you've got a little bit more financial stability. Be careful in your business dealings for the next few weeks. So you may be getting a promotion, but you want to make sure you're taking the right promotion. Some of you may get the opportunity to take one of, say, two or three different job offers, and you might want to look at the fine print. And I encourage you to negotiate. I know it's not comfortable for everyone, and there have been some uncomfortable moments for me when I negotiate, but whenever you get a job offer, ask for more. I don't know. Maybe that's not good for everybody's business, but where I come from, you're going to want to make sure you get the best possible deal here. So don't be afraid to ask for more if you feel like you have a really good shot in terms of justifying that, right? Do you know what the market average is for the role that you're filling? Do you know what your competitors pay for that role? Do something. There's an opportunity here for you to have money given to you, but also increase what you're paid consistently. And it says you have talent, take advantage. So there are other people that want to hire you as well, and whoever's making this offer knows it. We have you have or will receive unexpected pleasure. Oh la la. And you are loved by real people. They're not fake. Oh, that's super exciting. So you have like a soul tribe that's coming in that maybe you didn't know about, or some sort of, I don't know, best friend situation, new lover. There are a lot of positives coming your way, and it's as a result of you deciding to stand up for yourself in a situation where it maybe wasn't super easy to do. Ooh, did somebody say Channing Tatum? I like it. Let's walk home. That's exactly what I mean. Patricia, I hope you mean when you were 12. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes we have these odd situations where you make a connection and lots of time passes, and then you guys find a way to reconcile or reunite. And I don't know, maybe write a book about that because people like those kind of stories. All right, you guys, I think I'm going to leave it there. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll be back tomorrow and hopefully with a couple of extra, maybe later in the day, because I do have an appointment in the morning. So I'll see you then. Bye, guys. Have a good one.